Hello and welcome aboard. You're here at the Naked Forex session, and we're going to talk about trend continuation patterns. If you like following the trend, we've talked about this in other webinars, how to see what the crowd is doing and use that information to identify trends. What I want to talk about right now is the charts. So before I forget, if you'd like to learn more about building up an account quickly using one of three methods in naked trading, you can go to nakedtradingclass.com. Nakedtradingclass.com, you'll get a cheat sheet. You go through the course at your leisure. That's code for is whenever you'd like. And you get the most out of the course by using that cheat sheet. If you'd like to join us when we accelerate an account quickly, over 300 trades, you can do that too, but that's optional, of course. So go to nakedtradingclass.com and get your information there. Now let's talk about what you can do when you're looking at the charts and you want to use a nice trend continuation pattern, which is one of the friendliest patterns there are. So let me share with you a couple right now. So we got some trending markets as I'm recording this on the pound yen, the pound Swissy is another one I'm in right now. I'm actually not in the pound. I'm in the pound yen, the pound Swissy. Let's okay. So this is the daily, but what we want to do here is lock into the 4 hourly. Okay, so this is a 4 hour chart. Now, what I want you to notice here is a couple of different things. Numero uno is the fact that we have consolidation and then the market falls off. Big candles. You will often have two types of trend consolidation during a trend. You get the flag against the trend, so that's you can use a trend line to kind of identify that, or you will see the horizontal consolidation. Like 90% of them are going to fall into one of those two. You'll see the trend, you'll see the move against the trend, or you'll see the consolidation. And typically, after that's over, the trend will continue. Now, I like to look at the crowd to see what the crowd's doing. The crowd's all buying when it's consolidating here, then I think it's going to go lower. And there's another one, though, that's really, really cool. And we actually have a few of them right on today, which is why I want to share this with you. And you can use these as entries. You can use them as, verification that the trend is still going if you're worried about, should I take profit or whatever. I like to use trailing exits because it makes it kind of mechanical. Quite literally, you can use it as a mechanical exit. You can program it. We do that in the small accounts big profits course. You can learn about that at nakedtradingclass.com. When you go through the class, we'll tell you about small accounts big profits because we use these exits, these automated exits in the class. So this right here is what we would call a pseudo kangaroo tail. The open and the close are not quite inside the previous candle's range, but that's because the previous candle is so small. However, there's a couple of interesting things about what this candle is doing. First of all, the second candle here, after our long-tailed candle here, the market never went higher. See, the high on this candle hasn't been violated by our current candle. So that's hint number one. Hint number two, of course, is if you go to and look at the open position ratios for the pound Swiss, you're going to see a whole boatload of people who are actually buying the pound and selling the Swiss, whereas I'm selling the pound and buying the Swiss. So I want this chart to go down, but most traders are actually looking for it to go up. So that's hint number two. And let me share with you a couple of other ones you can see here. Here's another one. Here's another trend continuing. So we have the same thing going on that I showed you on the pound Swiss. It's going on the pound yen right here. You have a kangaroo tail. The next candle didn't trigger. If you're looking to go long here, you'd put your buy stop above the high here, right? I wrote about that in the Naked Forex book. If you haven't seen that, that's cool, but it's in the book. Now, what's interesting about this is the market is sitting right here inside that candle. Now, I know this candle actually closes in 35 minutes. So this 4 hour candle has been printing for 3.5 hours, basically. So it's had an opportunity to go higher. It's not like the candle just started forming and it hasn't decided to do that. So that's probably a good sign that this is going to drop off and fall lower, which is great for those who are short the pound yen right now. Another clue is when you see the market print a bear, like a trending candle, can be bearish or bullish. In this case, we got a bearish trend. And then the next candle comes up and wicks up against the support or resistance. See this level right here? That's support. There's support right there, support right there. And then this candle wicked right up against it. That is a brilliant signal. You see that all the time. There is another, a lot of the yen pairs are actually trending right now. Like I've been in the Kiwi yen for some time. I might actually be getting out of it tonight, depending on if my trailing exit is hit. But the Kiwi yen has also been showing a lot of these same things here, where the market just keeps accelerating, keeps going, going, going. Usually what you'll see when this happens is you'll see a whole bunch of kangaroo tails and they just get blasted. That's a great sign. So if I'm watching this downward market here, you're going to see tons of kangaroo tails here. Like there's one right here. Let me zoom in so you can see them. There's one right here. And the market does go up a little bit, but then boom, it takes it out right here. There's another one right here. It goes up a little bit, and then bam, the market takes out that one, and so forth. So the last one I want to share with you is what's called the squeeze play. And what you see here is you'll see the market tighten up. The trend line pushes the market down against a horizontal level. It can be support or resistance. And then usually the market will pop out and go lower. There is a reversal off of that too, but we'll save that for another video. There's actually a reversal you can trade when that fails. So when you see a trend continuation pattern like the squeeze play, but then it fails, that's a specific pattern in and of itself. So I'll share that with you in another video. But I just wanted to share with you a couple of different ways to see, quote, see trend continuation as it's unfolding in the markets. This is quite pertinent right now because you got trending markets across the board. A lot of the Aussie pairs are trading down. A lot of the yen pairs are trading down. Even the pound pairs are trending down. So lots of trends right now. And if you're looking at the charts and it stops and you're like, "Ooh, what's it going to do? Is it going to keep going? Is it going to turn around?" Usually you can see these trend continuation patterns and you have a good chance of riding that trend out depending on where your stop is placed, of course. So I hope this helps. I hope you go to the Naked Trading class link down here, up here, and get some great information on how to build up an account quickly. 3 ways, in fact. I wish you happy trading, and we'll see you at another video. Take care. Bye.